I lost myself, really. I wasn't me anymore. I lost relationships with friends, my family. I mean, the people I loved, I did things to them that, I mean, now it just blows my mind to think that I got to that point. I mean, you just borrow money, say you're going to pay it back. You never do. Your paycheck, before you even get it, is passed out to, all your drug dealers. And, my daughter went without things, hardly no food in the fridge. I mean, I never would have ever, you don't grow up thinking, hey, I'm going to be a drug addict. So, I mean, basically I couldn't hold a job. And before all of this, I loved working. I never missed a day. And, I mean, I didn't lose where I lived or anything, but that was thanks to my family that kept me afloat, basically. And, I'm still working on repairing relationships there, but, I mean, it was rough. After I had my daughter, I had a C-section. I had a lot of trouble with it. I was in a lot of pain, and they gave me buttloads of pain pills. And anyway, I guess probably from then is when I really got hooked on them. I mean, after you're a mom, because this was my first child, you got to be up and ready to do whatever all the time. You need tons of energy, and that's what that gave me. And so it started out not a big deal, or I didn't think it was, and it got to the point to every single morning it was the first thought in my head, and it took over my whole life. I lost almost everything. I mean, I could have lost my little girl. I wasn't even getting high anymore. I mean, all I was doing was keeping myself not sick. And I mean, it's like it's not even a choice. It's like you just have to have it. I mean, people are like, why don't you just quit? I mean, you're broke all the time, you look this way. If I could quit, I mean, I would quit. It's almost like food, which it was more important than food then. And I mean, it encompasses your whole entire life. Everything, every thought, all goes back to that. And it's just horrible. I would say I knew for a long time that I needed help. I mean, in the beginning, even when I knew I was addicted then, but I would be like, oh, I can quit. I don't need help. If I want to quit, I will. It got to the point to where I knew something was going to have to happen. My fiance's family kind of stepped in and said they knew there was a problem. And they were kind of our, life raft, I guess, because they were there, whatever we needed. I mean, they basically threatened if we didn't get help that they were going to take my little girl. And she's everything to me. I mean, I can't imagine a day without her, a minute. And so before that, though, I knew I needed help. It was just trying to find a way out, I guess. And them putting it out in the open kind of gave me that chance. I mean, now I can take my little girl to the park without worrying, oh, I don't have any pills, or, can go to the grocery store without worrying, oh, I don't have any pills. You got to have pills for everything. So it's just, gosh, a 180. I would say don't be afraid. You do not realize how awesome your life is going to be. I mean, you just don't understand everything you're missing out on. I mean, if you have kids, the life you're missing with your kids, I mean, they want to grow up, they want their parents back. It's not fair to them to live your ups and downs. They're innocent little kids. And there's nothing scary about it. You're not going to be sick, you're not going to hurt. You're going to feel normal again, if you can even remember what that feels like now. But yeah, it's awesome. Do it.